Hello, my name is Jacob Monk, and I can assure you about one thing. I love my mobile phone. I suppose you love your mobile phone too. And now I'm going to give you my answer to a very important question. What kind of mobile phone should you buy? I think there are three possibilities. One is to buy an iPhone. Second is to buy a mobile of the branch marked Samsung from South Korea. And third is to buy a Huawei from China. And I'll give you my reasons why I think you should choose the last phone. Always buy mobile phones from Huawei. Not from Samsung, not from iPhones. There are several reasons. The first and most important reason is the technical quality is absolutely superb on Huawei phones. There are maybe 100 different models and you can choose exactly the one you need. The quality is absolutely supreme. It's, in my opinion, better than Samsung and iPhone. And I can assure you, I've had several iPhones and several Samsung mobile phones. So I know what I'm talking about. The best quality you find in Huawei. Second reason, Huawei is very cheap. It is cheaper than iPhones and cheaper than Samsung phones with the same specifications. Well, actually iPhones, they are made out of parts coming from the Huawei factory and the Samsung factory and a few other factories. iPhone, they don't make their own hard disks, their own motherboards, their own transistors, their own case and so on and so forth. They make other big companies produce it and then they put on their own stamp iPhone. And then the price is usually put rather high up. So if you compare an iPhone with another mobile phone with the same specifications, the iPhone will be maybe 50% more expensive. Also, Samsung will be more expensive than Huawei. So now I mentioned reason number two. First is technical quality. Second is price. And here's the third argument. What do you want to support? Do you want to support USA, South Korea or China? USA, they're producing iPhones. USA, they have 600 military bases all around the world. They bomb all the countries that do not follow the American foreign policy. They have destroyed Libya, Iraq, Afghanistan, and lots of other countries. Well, after Second World War, there has been around 50 countries being bombed by USA. So USA is not a country that promotes peace. It is a country that promotes power and militarism. And I prefer China because the Chinese foreign policy is Belt and Road. They're trying to be global infrastructure all over the world that connects China to the whole world. By sea, by land, by train, by airports, and so on and so forth. It's a huge, gigantic investment program. It has a horizon for maybe 20, 40 or 50 years in the future. And the more connectivity we have, the more infrastructure we have, the more trade we will have. The more trade we have, the more money every part will earn because welfare is coming out of trade. And the more trade we have, the less is the danger for war, because when you have good trade relations to a country, you don't want to be in war with the same country. So here you have my 3 reasons for always buying Huawei telephones, also Huawei tablets, if you can get it, Huawei computers, and everything is in Huawei. Because Huawei, compared to Samsung and iPhone, is cheaper, better quality, and promotes peace. Because remember, Samsung, well, it's not an American company, but Southern Korea is a colony of USA. So to support Southern Korea is 90% the same as supporting USA. And that means supporting US militarism and preparations for war. I don't like that. Therefore, always buy Samsung. Always buy Huawei. I'm not sure if you can see it. Here you have my wonderful Huawei phone, and I recommend you to get one of the same. Thank you for listening.